Hello everybody, my name is Soul, and in today's video we're going to be starting off a new series here where we're going to be showcasing Deathslinger builds. And in today's video we're going to be showcasing a build that was considered to be a very good build for Slinger but has recently been nerfed. Now this build consists of Scourge Hook, Pain Resonance, Ultimate Weapon, Dead Man Switch, and Surge. And the reason why this build was so good is the combination between Ultimate Weapon and Dead Man Switch. What Ultimate Weapon does is after opening a locker for the next 30 seconds, all survivors within your terror radius will scream and reveal their position. Combining that with Dead Man Switch, where after you hook a survivor for the next 30 seconds, all survivors repairing a generator who stop repairing a generator will have that generator blocked and the aura of the gen revealed. So what you would do typically is you would go to a locker at the start of the match, activate Ultimate Weapon, find a survivor, down that survivor, hook them, go back to a locker, activate Ultimate Weapon again, and then use that to locate other survivors and block the gens that they're working on. Ultimately not my favorite build, but with the recent nerf to Ultimate Weapon, I think this build is pretty dead. The new Ultimate Weapon will work like this. When you open a locker, this perk activates for 15 seconds. Survivors inside your terror radius reveal their auras for 15 seconds. This perk then goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. I think even if you were to do a aura reading build for Slinger, which I'm gonna say is not the best perk setup for a Slinger, I don't think this perk is gonna be that good. I think it's a much better perk for Huntress, but we'll just have to see once that change actually comes into effect. So with that, I hope you guys enjoy this video. You're going to have 2 matches showcasing this build. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright, so our first match is going to be on the Temple of Purgation. This is actually, I think, a pretty good map for this build. But it also is pretty big. Alright, so we find all 3 on the same generator. And then we found our 4th. Oh, and they have a lot of progress on that top hill generator. Is that a... I'm gonna go after the Nia. Okay. We're gonna go after the Nia, but I'm pretty sure Jeff must have a toolbox, because that was a lot of progress on that generator for very little time. We don't have a lot of good Scourge Hooks, so I'm going to take them back here to the center. Hopefully no one takes a body block. Okay, so the Jeff has a flashlight, not a toolbox. I know someone must still be here. But I'm just going to use my ultimate weapon again. Okay, so everybody's still pretty close by. So I don't think I'm gonna use a scourge hook right now. I'm not really worried about gen pressure. I doubt they'll have anything significant going on so far. I do a little red light mind game here. Okay, so the Claudette is right here. I think that was the only generator that popped. But let's use our Scourge Hook now, because I really don't know where everybody else is. And now we know. Alright. Okay, so there's one below. Oh, and it sounds like it's going pretty fast. Someone here must have like a toolbox. Oh, nice. Not so nice. I'm gonna push her back this way. But it looks like she outspeeds me. Yeah. I'm gonna play around with this just a little bit, but I think oh, I think I get her here. Yeah. The better idea would probably have been to have left that, but she opened herself up to a pretty easy shot by going into the shack like that. I imagine we'll lose the bottom gen first. Had a lot of progress on it. Ah, they must have just went around. Alright. But we can stop this other generator from going. Well, good to see that Deathslinger hitboxes are still questionable. Down below still. You know, this is going to be a little bit mean, but I think I'm just going to camp this out just a little. Mainly because I don't think this team is good enough to know how to deal with that. Oh, that could have been a hit. But I think the chain would have snapped. Okay, that works. Yeah, that was telegraphed. Way too much setup for it. But good for her. Good for her on moving. Let's go ahead and get Nia on a skirt hook. Okay, so it's that generator that has the most progress. That is good to know. It's probably going to be their last generator popped. Now we're just going to go back for the Jeff because we know he circled back. And the Claudette is right here. Yes, I have lost her for just a second. This whole red event really throws off my eyes. But she's right here. Alright, well, she does have really good positioning. I'll give her that. And game over. On to the next one. Alright, so our next one takes us to RPD. Which I feel like is also kind of a good map for this build. Then again, I might be a bit of a psycho, but I think Deathslinger actually does pretty well on indoor maps. Like the game, for instance. RPD is a little bit questionable because of how survivors can run it, but I think the changed RPD, not the original RPD, but the new changes to RPD make it a little bit more digestible. Ah, so someone has the funny perk build. I forget the name of the perk, but it's the Zarina perk. Where if you're healthy, you can instantly heal another survivor. So just have to watch out for the Lori. Potentially, this boon that was placed is exponential. So, going to not want to slug. But also that's kind of not the point of this build to be slugging. So we might not have to really worry about it. And awesome, we get the God palette out for free. Let's see if we can cut her off. And another God palette out of the way. Okay, so this should be an easy down. I'm imagining what's happening here is that this is a Swift, and they just moved the totem over here. That way that they can actually get some value out of exponential. But that's just a guess. Ooh. Nice. That's a nice shot. Alright, I'm not so interested in chasing the Nia. I'm probably going to want to maybe not hardcore tunnel someone, but definitely harass these hook saves. Almost. I think that's fine, honestly. I think I'm okay with swapping out a hook for getting some injures. Ooh. The bloodlust zoom in just screwed me over there. Oh, that was just a bad shot. Okay, that's a quick down. Oh. Oh. Wow. I think that's the first time I've ever seen lag actually help. So we have two on Death Hook, both disables. I'm gonna go after the Sable. If anything, she's running me back to the hook, so I can at least have another place to go if I can't get this down. Which I'm probably not gonna be able to. Yeah, so let's go harass the hook. The boon should still be over this area. I don't think I heard them move it. Yeah, it's right here. Nice. Yeah, no, I should have mind gamed that. Alright. So we know that they're working on the outside gen and this closer gen. And I'm pretty sure they have some progress on that gen right there, that side gen. But this is pretty good. This is a pretty good 3-gen setup. Not the most ideal, but definitely workable. Nice dodge, but you've screwed yourself there. And I know we're not alone. There has to be someone else here. Aren't you on Death Hook? Oh, okay. I should have seen that. I should have seen that coming. And she just tried to dead hard that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm pretty sure there's one person down below here working on this gen. A little bit of a mind game there. Block the pallet. Okay, and this is a pretty easy loop to snag people. Yeah, there we go. And this should be our first person out. Oh, and they actually stayed and healed here. That is pretty ballsy, if you ask me. Okay, so they were on 3 separate generators. So maybe this isn't a SWEF. I feel like a SWEF would probably double up on 1 generator. Or they were. They were doubled up on 1 generator. Oh, I got stuck. You know, to be honest with you, I think I've gotten much more value out of Dead Man Switch than I have out of Ultimate Weapon. I think, though, that might just be the nature of the map instead. Yeah, I don't mind tunneling you. I'm gonna take a guess and say you don't have DS. Alright. Even if she did, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Alright, and then it looks like the last Sable took the very far gen. Alright, well, I have lost her, so she's probably going to find Hatch. And that's fine. That is more than fine.